Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 18th, and today was a rather beautiful day outside. Pretty windy and a little chilly at times when you weren't in the sun. If you're in the sun, it stayed a little warmer, it wasn't quite so bad. But overall, just a nice, beautiful, what should have been a March day, not a late April day. So definitely we're not getting the summer coming in like we thought, which we had a surprisingly bitter cold winter all winter. So that's kind of to be expected, I think. But it's going to come up and it's going to kick our butt real soon. It's going to be in the 90s. Everybody's going to be bitching and whining about how hot it is. And then it's going to be back on to normal Iowa. So had a few things here during the house get done. Got them taken care of. Nothing really major. And then from here, I headed up to Ottumwa to hang out with my buddy. I was going to go running with him and stuff, but just wasn't sure if I was going to be able to have time to get up there. Didn't know how long the barn was going to take yesterday, and then I thought we had to work on the barn today. Turns out the guy didn't have all the material for the barn, so wasn't able to do that. So I went ahead and headed up there instead. He was out running around, running his mom all over town and stuff, doing shopping and that for her. And one of those things, he was gone for like forever. It seemed like, hell, he was gone an entire cigar out. So after I'd even got up there, I'm not sure how long he was gone before I got there, but he was kind of pissy and whiny because he hates being stuck out that long. So one of those things that happens. Came back and got to see their new truck. They bought themselves a new truck. Really nothing like spectacular and fancy. It's just a F-150. Real nice truck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's like a bad truck, just it's nothing spectacular. So definitely, I like the color they went with this time, with the nice light silver, and it'll stay clean a lot longer. So that's definitely going to be a good thing there, and we'll see what happens, how long that lasts, because the fact they're not big on, they're not my grandpa. They don't wash their truck every day. They drive it and that kind of thing. So definitely this one will not look as bad as quick, which will be definitely a good thing. So other than that, we went ahead and hung out there and just basically smoked cigars throughout the day and that bullshitted. He'd already ran in the morning because he didn't know if I was going to get up there or not, because I still didn't know if I was doing the barn thing or not when we talked last. So it wasn't that big a deal. Hung out there, like I said, just nothing really major came about. He put together a new hose reel, like a big cart looking thing. The thing's like gigantic. It's absolutely enormous. He seemed pretty proud of it, and I thought it was just way too bulky, but kind of laughed and joked on that one. Ended up having some ribs for supper and that, and then from there I headed down to the dog park after I was heading home that evening and hung out in the dog park for a while. There were some dogs there. People brought their dogs up after I showed up, and they were big dogs in the small dog park side because apparently their dogs are mean and they don't want to be near Bruce. So it's one of those things, people have mean dogs, they take them to the dog park, but they won't socialize with their dogs, which is how you get your dog to stop being mean. But whatever. So Bruce did the whole run back and forth up and down the fence line for a few times with the dog, and their big bulldog was like all excited at first. First lap went fine down, coming back, did fine. Second lap up and down, did fine. Third lap made it like 2/3 of the way up and stopped and rested for a while, then ran back and then went off and basically rested for 10 minutes, came back and ran a half a lap again. It was amazing how quickly their dog wore out just running back and forth in the dog park. So then a lady showed up with a little tiny, little short, fuzzy dog, and they realized they're in the wrong side of the park, so they had to move their dog from there. There's actually a third obedience type chunk at the far end. They took their dogs all the way down to that end. And Bruce and the other lady's dog seemed to be having a good time to the fence and that, so she brought her dog over so they could play with Bruce. They did fine for a while, and then Bruce he wanted to play a little more than this dog did. The dog wasn't really used to other dogs wanting to play kind of thing. It's more of, she said it'll run up and meet a dog, and like they're out walking, and then it wants to meet the human. It really doesn't care about dogs. So that was kind of getting a little bit old because her dog definitely like was getting aggressive and stuff because it was done after like 10 minutes of playing. Luckily, another couple showed up with their dog, and their dog was super wanting to roughhouse with Bruce. That worked out great, which took the attention off their little dog, and they had a hell of a good time. Like, they ran all over the place, just having so much fun. So that worked out really, really well. We all kind of stood around there and talked until basically dark, and then headed home. I ended up basically hitting the gym, changing in the gym there and stuff, getting my little bike warm up on, and then Bruce and I went for our run last night. Didn't run too far. I was super sore from building that barn, just climbing up in the ladder. You don't realize how sore you get doing activities you're not used to doing much. So definitely the climbing up and down the ladder really just kind of tore up my legs and my feet and my ankles. Not bad, it's just a day or so I'll be out of it. It's just that today they were really super sore. So also my neck and my head hurt real bad from like doing a lot of looking up, trying to build the barn, trying to set the rafters, all that kind of junk. It definitely, even climbing a ladder, you look way up to see where your next hand's going to go on that. So it definitely was a sore muscles there. That was a fun thing. So But other than that, pretty much nothing really major happening. So that was the wrap up of my day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.